Sistas We Can. Good day and welcome to yet another beautiful episode of Sistas We Can. I am Pumelelo Makotwaka Mahlaba, Wanyana wa Kuara Majadi Tabeng. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful atmosphere here in studio. I'm sitting with my beautiful sisters.
Hi, baby.
Hi. Sisters that win, sisters that can.
Yes.
Sisters that conquer.
I get it. Oh, like sisters are something.
Your sisters that win, you conquer.
Sisters are something. Oh, who check out Malena?
We let you in the bunch. Don't worry.
Ya re dumedisa ba bui go ga e ya buang ke tlamelo wa Khalifu.
Sanwana no ke makara dumetsa ka ofela ko lapeng ke nna puleng wa ha se ka bate ke nna kwena senyela ka metsing setloholo sa ha batao ke re sisters that thrive.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl.
And indeed we are thriving. Have you guys seen the level? Like, Yakupuga daily. Every day. I'm really proud. I must say, I'm really proud of you guys.
Thank you. We're proud ka wena man. Ka ngwana kwa re proud la.
Gotta represent. Now, ladies, today, we are all smiles. Because at the end of it all, we always conquer.
Hallelujah.
That's what matters.
Through it all.
Right? But today, the topic here today, it's a heavy man.
That's a income wako. Go class.
Yeah.
Unka from
deep down.
You know? Soprano go to. What's the way you come? What do you come?
That's my King Luna. But like I said, through it all, at the end of the day, we conquer. Right? I'm going to welcome Mami. She's with us today. She's a beautiful, beautiful guest. Mami, please greet the viewers at home.
Sanibonani bamameli makhaya, uMalenas lona ulina wa Mdakane, a sophisticated sister.
Wow.
Malenas, did you hear that?
Bona.
I love it.
Malenas. Like
She's so calm.
got a tongue. Bona. Kilo na batata ba lona just it is. Like that's always the case. Like bona. Lona le mo high pitch.
Lipisio.
I'll bring yourself to yourself.
That was like
But what I really love about Mama today, she's going to be sharing a very important story with us. You know, something that we go through a lot as women. You know, as men as well, but Shaparona as mama a lot. Some speak about it, some decide to hold it in.
Some go to the grave, Gayona.
You know, it's a lot, and that is the matter of rape. You know, Mama, just tell us. Whew, yeah. Tell us about. Let's start there. Tell us about how you grew up,
deep.
who you really are before we get to this part of life.
Let's not profile them, define a career.
You know,
we want to know who you are because that's not who you are.
Lo ulina Mdakane, aka Malenas. I'm a gospel artist.
Wow.
I'm also a mother. I'm a sister. I'm a daughter.
Wow.
I'm a wife. Yeah, I'm a businesswoman as well. Yes. So I was born in Middlelands Zone 4, Soweto, End of Fire. Yeah, that's where I'm coming from. Born umntwana oyi-1 kaMargaret Sibiya.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm the only child. Yeah.
So, Mama, tell us, how was the now that we're talking about you growing up, how was the setup in Lenah? You know, I know a lot of us, a lot of people from Soweto, you know, a lot of people from Soweto.
Dropping.
You know, the setup to start with the structure of the house, it's always been the same. Sikalasmaning and all of that. Just take us through the background of how you were brought up, how the setup was in Lenah.
Childhood.
Yeah, since ngishilo ukuthi I was born, I'm the only child ka mama, but then because being one, I didn't want to be spoiled. Okay. Yeah, so ngihlala no mama no baba, I decided to go hlala no gogo because I was bored ngiyi-1 endlini, you know. Yeah, so ngayohlala no gogo kunabantwana babomamncane sibaningi endlini, you know, kumnandi, no angisabhorekanga ngiyi-1. So kumama bengiya nje ngiyovakasha, ngivakashela umama no baba. So being wagogo most of the time. Yeah.
So how was it growing in England, where you know ukuthi I'm not living with my parents, ngihlala no gogo, I go and visit, because usually sihlala nabazali, then we visit our gogo.
yeah.
That you should not feel ukuthi sometimes you're like, "Eish, angina that relationship nabazali bami." You know, did you have that?
No, with me I didn't, because most of the time bengasuksekudeni kumama nobaba.
Okay.
I could walk near Ezonten in Middlelands. Yeah, so bengikhona ukuya at any given time bengifuna ukuyobabona. Yeah.
Wow. How did you go into the gospel industry? Being a gospel artist. Ngene njani?
Yeah, ngikhulele ekhaya labantu abaculayo. My mother is a singer as well. So I can proudly say I took after her.
Sure.
So ekhaya vele bekuculwa, you know, sikhula nabo malume lapha kwagogo kuyaculwa kumnandi, we are all singing. So ngikhula kanjalo. But then with me, gospel, I think ngithathe as a professional, because into bengihlale ngiyiphupha. In my dreams ngimncane ngikhula ngiphupha ngicula gospel.
So it's like a calling.
Yes, it's like a calling. Mengicula, I'm seeing wonders in my dreams, you know. Yeah, so that's why ngiyayithatha ngathi no. It means gospel into ekufanele ngicula. Yeah.
And the businesswoman part of it?
You know, esayidini la kubobaba abantu bebusiness. So kumama ngithathe iside le lokucula, and then iside la bobaba ngithathe iside.
It's a beautiful
So I was
combination.
born with it. So even from esikolweni I will sell ama sweets, I will sell a lot of things esithengiswayo nje ngithengisa esikolweni. So ngakhula nayo lento ukuthi you know what, ngifuna ukwenza business.
What business are you in now?
Electrical engineering.
My levels.
That was
Like my levels.
unexpected. Just quickly take us through it. We just found out that the stats are giving us that every 11 minutes, there is someone who's been raped. That equates to about 115
A day.
a day of someone being raped,
Violated.
being violated, because it is a violation and we all know about it. It's out there. Mama, just tell us, how did you get to that point, or what happened,
experience
and what was the experience, and how did it affect you?
Okay, with me, it started at the age of 10 years with a family member. Since I was staying with my grandmother, and then Obaba Mngane, you know, indodaka Mamngane, they were staying in the same street. So I used to go cleaner, you know, Mamngane mekesebenzini. I would go because I was the eldest, kubazukulu.
Okay.
So I was looking after the others. So it happened one day at the age of 10, still confused. I'm a child. I don't know what's happening. Ngiyoklina, ubaba umncane aqhamuke, you know, afika angibizele ekamereni ngiyaya innocently ngomntwana.
course, yeah.
So uyangibiza ngiye ekamereni nami. Mengifika avula iziphi yakhe, ngiyamangela kwenzakalani, what's happening. You know, angibambise, you know, ipenisi yakhe. And I'm like, I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. And then he says to me, ungathuki, I'm not going to harm you.
Okay.
Into engizoyenza manje is to show you ukuthanda and all. I don't know what's happening. And I remember when athathi Vaselina, you know, angigqobisa yona. And then now ngiyezwa something uyagibela phezu kwami. And ngizwa ubuhlungu, ngascreama wangivala ungakhali, angizwisa ubuhlungu. And mekeqeda athatha ithawela angisule athi ungatsheli umuntu ukuthi kwenzakaleni. Ngizokuthengela, thatha nayo imali hamba uthenga amaswiti, ungatshela abanye ukuthi kwenzakaleni, uhamba uyogeza. You know, nami ngumntwana ngi-understand kwenzakalani. Then ngiyaphuma mampela ngiyakwagogo, angikhulumi anything, ngiyenza lento athe ngiyenze. You know, ngiyaqhubeka futhi, it didn't happen once. Mengiloku ngiya vele kwamamncane uloku yangibiza vele. So it happened thrice. So I remember at the age of 14 when meke ngibiza. No, you know, yangishaya lento ukuthi no, this thing lenta yenzayo, it's not right, it's not okay. Sengina 14 manje ngiyabona ukuthi no, something le yenzakala is not right. Angibize ngithi ngekhanda ngithi no. You know, angibize ngithi no. then ngastopa ke yastopa kanjalo because I stopped going making visa.
You stopped going Magabiza, but did you continue going to the house
Then I stopped going to the house.
altogether?
Then umamncane realized ukuthi angisayi manje making ngithuma endlini yabo. I could only go making ngekho babncane sengiyam avoid now because now sengiyasaba ukuthi wenza izinto ezingekho right, you know.
Okay, Mama, so now you are 14 years old and then you realize, oh no, this whole thing that is happening, it's wrong. So my question is, like, who did you tell? Because no feel it is over to a point right. So or it took you time because this thing started from 10 years. So now you are 14. And then how long did it take you and then you end up opening up about this whole thing? To me, it is not good.
Listen, I couldn't speak to anyone. Remember, I'm still scared. Uyangisabisa, umalume wangisabisa from that time. So I'm scared. I don't know who to tell. Angazi futhi nokuthi ngizoyikhuluma kanjani. You know? So ngizithulele ila mina ngiyi-one. This thing. I would go to my corner. I would just sing. So singing was something ebengihila. I would go to my corner and I will sing and I will cry. Bese ngiba-right after that. But then I thought it stopped there. It did not stop there. Kanti that was the beginning of, I don't know, bekavule a can of what, you know. Then at the age of 17, I was gang raped. Coming from school, ngihamba nomngani wami, we approached Sistas We Can, 5 yabafana. Then we were gang raped, so too. So we couldn't even say anything nalab. When we got home, as usual, ngiyahamba ngiyogeza, ngiyazithulela, ngiyazikhalela ekhoneni lami, ngiyaziculela, life goes on.
Hi, Boma. Hi, no. So, but you were gang raped by people you don't know. What made you decide, Uguti, I'm not gonna say anything? Because I mean, you are aware, Uguti, umalume is violating you. When you look at that, there's so many things that are stopping you. This is your husband did this to me, you know. But when it comes to umuntu ongamazi, gang rape by 5 boys, what made you decide ukuthi angithuli? I mean, I can't, as in,
Remember, during our time, it wasn't easy for us to open up. It's not like nowadays. More especially in njengabo rape. Baningi abantu who went through this, who couldn't say anything at all. Yeah, khumbula ukuthi abantu abadala kan baqala manje ukuphuma manje bakhulume, we are seeing them bakhuluma ngama rape experiences abo, because ngalesa sikhathi sethu sikhula it was not easy ukuthi even noma ngabe beyenzeka kulabo abakhulumayo bebangabakholwa. You know, bekuba into embozwayo. It was like uhlazo when it was happening. So to a family, if you went through that, you'd find ukuthi even abogogo and the great grands went through that. Nizwa sekukudala bebangakhulumi. So bekuyizinto ezinyathelwa. Sure.
Okay, so Mama Gibatla, like I want to understand this part whereby now ufilore, okay, I've been gang raped. I was raped by my uncle. So no I'm taking a step. Like when was that? Like now I'm ready to talk about this. I'm ready to speak about this. I'm ready to face this fear for years. I'm not gonna hide behind my music. I'm not gonna hide behind anything. Like no, this is where this thing is stopping. Then I'm taking a step further so that this whole thing
Okay, what happened again? I thought it was over at the age of 17. It happened again at the age of 21. When I was from school again, new clinic dropping. You know, coming back, I'm approached by a guy, ngiyabona uyangivimba, enomoya fike, ngizwe into ebanda ingithinta, you know, la. It's like angazi ngibeke isibhamu or ngibeke umesi. That nje ungasho lutho. Then imess hamba. Then abanye ba approach again. I was gang raped again. Yes, a bike. Those guys, I think that time they were 6. That time, yeah, they were 6. So gang raped again. Ngisukuma futhi ngiye e police station. Yeah? That one, the third one, ngai report e police station because bengisebhaki ene ne police station bengekho kude. Ngahamba ngaye police station nakhona ngithola i-security. Ngiyakhala baqeda ukubaleka. I-security lingithathe. We went to a police station. Afike asho ukuthi ngithole kuphi. Then I reported. But azange ngibatshele nasekhaya. I only told my boyfriend by that time ukuthi what happened. So ngihamba case nje ekhaya, they don't even know ukuthi kwenzakaleni. Ngithulile into yami with my boyfriend and then ne case namaphoyisa azange iphelele anyway. Azange babathole. Kwawa khona bababambayo bathi ngi-identify no laba bababambile there was bekangekho phakathi kwabo. Then yaphelela nje emoyeni case yakhona.
And sadly, that is what happens with a lot of cases in South
It
Africa.
does. Correct. So, like, you don't have that fear, or maybe one day or something like that thing. Hanki, itamo your mind or something. I know it's zakale and all that, but for the fact that ababa twara, for the fact that Casey feel it's a phenomenon. So like,
The trauma.
you know, like how you know maybe anka kopana like what's gonna happen or.
Hayi kwakungifikela back then ngaleso sikhathi no ngisasekuleyo age but ngathi mase ngikhula sengihila no azange akusangifikela ngicabange nje it's a thing of the past.
And talking about healing, Mami, the healing process, your healing process, because I can believe that a lot of us have different healing processes. But what was your healing process? I understand there's music in it as well. But how did you get to a point where you are who you are now, and you're able to speak about it so boldly now? And also, how did it affect you? So maybe you can tell us how it affected you, and then later, just tell us how you got to where you are now.
Yeah, rape affects kakhulu. You know, I always tell people don't be too quick to judge labantu abama prostitute out there. People ababizwa ngeyifebe, ababizwa ngamagama because you don't know ukuthi umuntu udlule kuphi. Because we go through a process of rape differently. Yes. Abanye abantu they are raped once and then the person ofuna nokuyibulala, you know. But the only thing eyangenza ukuthi ngihile uNkulunkulu. You know, even during lesikhathi yenzeka this thing, as much as bengayikhulumi to anyone but bengikhuluma noNkulunkulu, I always had this relationship with him. I always knew ukuthi there is a God. So after the incidents, I would go to my corner, I'll cry, I'll speak to God and ask ukuthi, why is this thing happening to me? You know? And every time when I spoke to him, bengitholi comfort. To tell you, I never went to any professional counseling. I was counseled by himself personally.
That's powerful.
You know? Yes, because I believed Guti, I'm going through this, but I know Guti, I'm great. I know Guti, one day, Mina, I will make it in life.
And one day making it in life is part of it is standing up and helping the rest of the people at home to heal.
Yes.
I'm sure there are a lot of ladies that you stood in front of and encouraged to say, it may happen to you, it might be twice, it might be by family member, it might be anywhere else, but at the end of the day, you are able to stand.
Yes.
You know, in Hopota, this thing, one of the things, you know, when we are faced with this massive problem in the country, GBB, and when you talk to different organizations, different police, they'll tell you the other problem that people don't see, the silent killer, is that is also somehow affecting the fight against this pandemic,
rape,
is perjury, false cases opened against men.
Opened by Rona, the
you know,
women.
opened by Lenah, hore angifuna ukumlaya do ngoba exit umuntu akasakufuna whatever to angizomkhombisa, you know, obathontlohela, or because maybe you didn't get what you wanted in terms of money, no normal uta fa tšhelete, right? You know, that is something that we also need to look at. And how does that make you feel to know there are women out there who are falsely accusing men of rape?
that thing is not right because remember China who went through it kwamampela and here you are wena you're coming uzoqambela umntwana abantu amanga ongazange ayenze lonto leyo. It's very very bad because uthini wena as a woman to us who went through this thing ngamampela you know usithatha kanjani.
That's the thing,
thina?
exactly.
You know?
And I know the
Yeah.
problem is that when you are struggling to get those people who did that to you, motho ene ke yo, o tshwarisa
Motho
ngwana
o sa etsang
ba-
next.
right, like that's so bad, guys.
It's really
But
bad.
I love the fact that she's found solace. She found solace in her music, and now she's taking it professionally.
Yes.
And I believe her. There's something. Speaking
Coming.
of greater heights, there's something at
Greater heights.
greater heights, Mama. What's happening in April?
I'm recording a live DVD recording in 20 April.
Okay.
Soweto Theatre.
Wow.
Yes, so ngithi wonke umuntu makeze azomamela uMalenas abukela uMalenas. Yes.
And how do we get the tickets? How do we get hold of our tickets, Mami?
Ama-ticket uyawathola web ticket nase Pick and Pay. I-200 rands nje kuphela.
Wow.
Asina VIP, everyone is a VIP.
Oh, okay.
So yes, so it's 200 rands for everyone.
So when I tell it, alright, how to come
No. Ufi no. Ufike late.
Bounce ahead with clapper, like
Ufike late ufuna ukuthi kube uyohlala phambili.
I was on stage, you know, and yeah.
Sure. Wow, that's beautiful.
It is.
No, we'll be there. So it's cool.
Definitely we'll be there to
Supporting.
support.
Please do.
Supporting.
Please come and support.
So, Mami, you said it's on the 20th
20th of April.
of April,
Yes.
2024, Soweto Theatre.
Soweto Theatre.
We'll definitely
More
be there.
5.
Or 5 o'clock,
Yes.
200 rand.
So any
a
Pick and Pay, they can get tickets from any
Yes,
Pick and
yes,
Pay, okay.
yes.
That's good.
Now go web tickets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great.
Very convenient.
You have indeed had it for yourself. Make your way to Pick and Pay. Get your ticket. Once you are done, Soweto Theatre on the 20th of April. Go tla bo go le monate.
2020.
I get
Malenza etsa go le monate. Malenas.
to calm down. Healer.
Utori
Now
healer.
it explains why she's so calm. You know, she's so because she heals.
When
Voice how
throughout the music.
And thank you so much, Mami, for making time with us, for honoring our invite. We do truly pray that a lot of women out there, just by listening to your story, can understand that once this has happened to you, it's not about finding yourself in that ditch and staying there.
Yeah.
But you can come out, you can
Finally.
conquer, you can
True.
win, you can be strong, you can be Malin, record.
Oh yes.
You can be a leader.
Yeah.
Don't let it kill you. Don't let it drain.
Yes.
We always say here that we are sisters who thrive. We are sisters who win. We are sisters who conquer. Of course, we are sisters. We can. Sisters, we can.